Greetings everyone, Agion here, another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the right side as a US player, we have Pfff77. Spawn on the left side as the Wehrmacht player, we have Sblowai333. That is probably not how you pronounce either of the players. Though I think I got the US one actually more correct because seems more correct. B, Russian N, C. I think that's like a Russian N, like what's it called? What is the characters called again? Like what's the name of that? Cyrillic? Was it Cyrillic, the name of the alphabet for them? Well, either way, we got some pioneers going very far forward, and actually there's no Wehrmacht quarters. He's getting out like 4 pioneers so far. We got barracks out by the US player. And going for a 5th pioneer. Let's switch over to the Wehrmacht player because this seems like unusual build order to say the least. Is he trying to skip the Wehrmacht quarters and go straight for the Kriegsbear? Capture that munitions is, we'll give him, of course, a net some early munitions. First rifleman squad out in the field, and he's fighting against 2 engineers, so he has a good capping aggression. Okay, there's a Wehrmacht quarters. So the probably clearly common 5 pioneer opener. 5 pioneer opener to get out something. Probably, I'm assuming Volksgrenadier. He needs something heavy. Yeah, we got some Volksgrenadier. Not necessarily heavy, but durable compared to pioneers.
Do you need any construction?
Pioneers charging on in. Looks like they don't go eye for the garrison. Nope, the engineers will be eyeing the garrison. Pioneers captured this point, rifleman decapturing the munitions point, which is slowing down his opponent. He did net him some handful of munitions, not a whole lot, honestly. Second Volksgrenadier's out, or that's the same Volksgrenadier.
The munitions point is ours.
We are losing ground. Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
We have placed barbed wire as ordered.
That maybe a full wire off. Maybe I'll slip on by that one.
Cowards attack our forward.
Volksgrenadier are inside this building. He's not upgrading to a Ford HQ. He has 1 Volksgrenadier. Has a campcraft center. Hopefully he gets Vet 1 support units.
One of our sectors has been cut off.
I don't think I've ever said that before, because not many people go for a 5 pioneer over, but he definitely needs veterancy on these pioneers because he's going to have to fight with them. Volksgrenadier do drop a model there. Let's see if he gets any of the upgrades. Pioneers do get forced back by the riflemen. No upgrade at the Kampfkraft Center just yet. Riflemen do drop another model there and now falling on back. And we do have, I believe that's Vet 1 support squads? I can never tell the Vet 1 infantry Vet 1 support squads apart when we look at the upgrade.
Hold steady. It's built. Not now.
But he definitely needs Vet 1 support squads as soon as possible.
The Yankees are grabbing our territory. Veterancy gained.
Yep, Vet 1, Support 1, Infantry. He also deploys out Sniper, which will also benefit from that upgrade. Pioneers eyeing a landmine. There's a Rifleman squad here as well. Excuse me. Seems like I've been getting some hiccups lately. Sniper doesn't actually get the shot off, or maybe he missed. Garrus, I remember in Company Heroes 2, For the longest time, snipers didn't have 100% accuracy versus garrisoned units.
Attention! The enemy advances!
Volksgrenadiers taking fire!
Sniper König ready.
Cowards
Grenade
attack
is
our
thrown, so he
forward
has
base.
grenade tech, which is... I think he only got that purely meant for dealing with those Volksgrenadiers at the
Veterancy
church.
gained.
Does find the landmine there, and... Oh, Vet 2
Sniper
support
König
units in as well.
Sniper under fire!
Good damage coming out on that sniper. This sniper needs to fall back entirely.
Ah! Sniper taking fire!
Volksgrenadier are in the building. The sniper will escape on out there. It does throw a frag. Detonates the landmine. Almost got the
Cowards
Pioneer.
attack our forward base.
Pay attention!
Pioneers reporting full strength.
We're losing territory.
Riflemen are quite wounded right there. He has two squads of riflemen. Both of them have dropped a model, and both of them are quite wounded. Jeep will be an excellent item versus both the Pioneers and the Sniper.
Our forward supply lines are broken.
Sniper ready for the struggle.
Sniper getting another hit there. No more landmines.
Sniper ready to engage.
Retreats back
We
now.
lost the sniper.
Since it's
Forward
an
supply
open ground,
lines
he
are
got
broken.
gunned down. Good counter there with the Jeep.
Cowards attack our forward base.
Not sure how effective Vet 2 Pioneers are versus Jeep. I don't think I've ever had that engagement really happen before. Though those are the Pioneers actually doing decent damage.
The Americans are capturing a sector.
You actually don't really see often support Vet 2 support units. You usually just see them at Vet 1, that's about it. So I have no idea how effective Pioneers are with later veterancy. They seem like they're doing a decent job inside this garrison.
Sniper König reporting.
Stand down! Take his position!
He still actually had half health, so...
Ah! We're under fire! My God!
And see, he retreated out and walked all the way up front. Actually became a bit more vulnerable of actually going down, but he actually still had plenty of health to engage.
Pioneer team ready.
We do have another
Sniper König
sniper.
ready.
Fresh sniper. The vet was, he could get out a AT gun. He may actually need an AT gun to deal with Jeep. Is that a stupid thing to say? Or is this one of the few times that actually is not a stupid thing to say? He needs something to hunt down the Jeep in order to protect the sniper. He's going for a heavy sniper play, that's for sure.
Do you need any construction?
And he is laying down some landmines everywhere. Very good.
New location captured!
Built it according to
The
plan.
Pioneers.
Okay, location is ours.
Jeep is getting repaired up by the engineers. Pioneers could try charging in. They're actually relatively resilient at Vet 2.
All mines laid as ordered.
Under infantry attack!
He does have a minesweeper here. I guess he realized how many Pioneers he's fighting against, so he's figured that he's going to be dealing with mines. Good intuition there. They'll be able to clean up those mines, no problem. If they have trouble cleaning up the mines, he'll always just throw a frag on top of them.
Munitions point captured. OP ready.
We're losing a sector.
Observation post has been built on this munitions point, and that's actually the far one there. This one's a little bit safer, but this is like the high yield munitions point. On the counter side, you can see 16, this one's 10, but this one is 26.
We have gained the momentum on the field. We are losing territory.
Over here, right from capturing up the munitions point, we do have these two pioneers doing some actually decent damage to this rifleman. Does throw out frag. He actually needs to throw out frags on top of pioneers. This game has gone a bit weird. Sniper may need to fall back. Does camouflage there. He still has just this one sniper. Finds a landmine, very nice. And the pioneers do manage to force back these their opposition, and they will get decent health regen over time. Because I think every level health regen, what was it? I think I looked it up. It was like every level gives like plus 3.4 health regen, so they go from 0 to 3.4 to double that, so that's 6.8. And he's also pulling out some wire, which looks like the wire does block jeeps in this game. I didn't really have to think about that. And with so many pioneers, he's getting some great camping pressure, and there's even this Volksgrenadier to support on out. Let's see if the US player has selected a doctrine. He has spent one command point. Let's see, what doctrine do you think he has gone for? There is a Greyhound, an excellent hard counter versus all these pioneers and snipers. There's one who can deploy out a, what's it called? Ooh, that's a full wipe there, but a full wipe is just 2 models, and they're like dirt cheap, like 120 manpower. Losing a pioneer squad is not really that bad, and they retain, well, they regain their veterancy. Not retain, but regain, I think is the best term.
Scout, on point.
Sniper's got it zeroed in.
I think he has one command point consumed, and the fact that he's not using a jeep to go around capturing points, I don't think he went for armor. I think he went for infantry.
Repairs complete, sir.
Greyhound taking hits.
He only has a one sniper as well, so it's not
Supply
really
lines are broken.
It's not a
We
spam
have
of snipers,
territory
even though we
cut
built the
off
ones
from
we
supply.
lost.
Rifle squad has contact.
He's going to be going through a gauntlet of pioneers. Does find the landmine, will be sweeping it. Very nice. Throws a frag into the church, and immediately gets back inside the church. This one does fall back. It was pretty wounded. Sniper's doing a good job of kiting. Pack 38 does get spotted. Needs to retarget to his boards this rifleman.
Looks like mixed AT. Anti-personnel mine.
They say they just announced themselves they spotted a mine, so there may be a mine nearby. The pack gun does get defrued. He can use the pioneers we captured, but will consume the entire squad, or he can use the Volksgrenadiers, which they're not in the region. All the pioneers in this central part, the Volksgrenadier actually pushed all up to this fuel point. Very nice. And deploying out some more landmines.
Put her in gear.
The Greyhound's still... Oh, the Greyhound's severely wounded. I guess a pack gun did find some good hits.
Rifle squad has the objective.
Greyhound's being upgraded with some armored skirts.
We're all reinforced.
Contact! Crowd infantry!
Ain't shit without fucking armor.
Front shifting. Krauts are grabbing territory from us.
Good hit there.
Ready for another beating. Rifle squad deployed.
We are taking fire! Driver, dummy up!
And looks like he does capture that point. The Pioneers will not be able to recapture it, though he's going to hop inside the building and be oh so annoying. Best to start hit the riflemen. They can at least their damage reduced, and we got these Pioneers now pushing the way forward. All 4 Pioneers. Now this is a Pioneer span that apparently the US has been complaining about, according to the Pioneers during in a couple years too. They're all quite wounded as well, but they still have their models, so if they have to rely on health regen or use munitions, which that's not going to be a real option.
Ready for orders.
Pack 38 rolling on over. There's a landmine there that could be very important depending if he's going to go aggressive or not.
We have captured the location. Sniff out those mines.
Does spot this guy laying down a landmine, and he likely will cancel that mine. He does not get wiped there, and the mine's actually still there.
Yeah. Squad,
He will spot this mine.
landmines detected.
Does get a good hit there on the engineers. He's going to clean up the mine now. He did not stop him.
They opened up on us!
Greyhound's making an advance. The Pack 38 is in a relatively good position, but there's still a pretty big line of sight blocker there.
Is it me, or do the eyes follow you as you move?
Landmines. Where the fuck's our...
He's doing a great job of sweeping those mines in general. And there's a machine gun bunker there? Okay.
We have 300 points left.
We got crowd troops firing on us! Ground infantry is firing on us! Right in the middle of the
Those guys do fall back. We've got
Taking some
the
heat!
Greyhound forcing on back.
Right for the wall!
Rifle squad has the objective. We got company! Enemy troops! Right there!
Riflemen are engaging the pioneers.
Snipers got us zeroed in! You fucking asses!
Right element coming up!
And we do have a mortar team deployed on out.
Krauts are grabbing our territory.
We got landmines! Guys, listen up.
Doing a good job of finding those landmines.
Minefield's clean!
We're losing ground out there.
Minefield, watch your footing. Munitions point is ours.
Ammunition delivery. Demo charges available.
Okay, demolition charges. Ah, he
Losing
wants
ground
to
out
bring the engineers up. There's a landmine there. Oh, gets detected at the last moment. He wants to push forward and
Engineers get the piss!
destroy that bunker. He's deployed out a grenade warfare. The Pack 38 is affected by vehicle veterancy as well. Light vehicle veterancy. And finds a
Enemy
landmine,
unit down.
which does decrew that pack gun. He
Supply
also has
lines
a
are
recovery
broken.
bunker, which I
We have
actually do
territory
disagree
cut
at this
off
point in
from
time
supply.
because he has pioneers. They're not really designed to drop models. Wait,
We're losing a munitions point.
that's a Panzer IV. Holy crap. How did I miss him getting a Panzer IV out this quickly? He hasn't even got one vehicle veterancy. Holy crap. He does not stop the demo charge. And boom, there's a landmine there.
Being engaged by heavy armor!
But this is a very, very quick Panzer IV. Most games we even see a Panzer IV. It's a good general all-purpose vehicle. He will need to deploy out anti-tank gun to deal with it. Good hit there. Try and go for some more landmines. He has a lot of munitions to come as well. He hasn't got any flamers. He has
We're losing
got
territory.
a recovery bunker and machine gun bunker and a whole bunch of landmines, but no flamers.
Wir müssen zusammenarbeiten!
You may see sticky bombs coming on out. No doctrinal lock-in, so that's at 6 command points. And we do have armored allied war machine, so let's stick to the Wehrmacht player for the time being, since we know what doctrine the US player's gone. Got M1 AT gun deployed on out. Let's see if we know if the US player knows what to do when fighting against a Panzer IV. It's such a rare thing to see.
Field repairs complete.
We're losing a sector.
Pioneer team ready.
And there's my toilet doing like that little water cycle. Ignore that. The landmine has not been completed, nor has it been cancelled. Good hits there. Ooh, finds landmine. Almost gets wiped there. No landmine in Pond Retreat. There is a landmine there. It does get swept.
The enemy
If he pushes the Panzer IV in, he may collateral damage it and blow it up with a unit on top of it. That's since about where you get swept. Let it fire. Nope, doesn't get any collateral.
Sniper König ready.
A second Panzer IV wouldn't be half bad either. Does dodge the grenade. We do have a Greyhound and the AT gun over here. Playing munitions as well. What doctrine would he go for at this exact moment? He has gone for US armor, which this Greyhound can capture points if he's gone down that path. I'm not sure if he actually got it or not. He got the repair, global repair, which is the Pershing line, and I believe that allows him to secure points, or is that the one that allows faster vehicle production? I always get those two abilities mixed up. Knight's crossholders have been deployed on Al as well. The Volksgrenadier could be probably one of the less desirable units he only got just as a stopgap. So perhaps he can take that and deploy on one of the flanks in order to keep that flank secure. He is on negative ground, which is not exactly ideal. Good hits there.
Cover me!
Reporting enemy attack. We need support.
Engineer may go down. He does get the kill on the engineer. Very nice.
Engaging targets.
AT gun is deployed on up, but the sniper's here to stop it.
Here we go.
Decamouflage really wants to get that AT gun decrewed. He does get it. Force falls back now. And so it has his mortar, an unusual item to see as well.
Our opponent has 200 points.
That was probably more easy to find a mortar than a Panzer IV. Up north, we've got the Greyhound. It's a bit wounded. Maybe hit a landmine. I see mine detonations everywhere, but I do remember seeing that one being blown up by riflemen.
More old farts for the stomach battalion.
And we got Vet 3 support units. Or is that infantry? It could be either one.
We're falling apart. We're falling apart.
Rolls a miss with that.
Repairs are done.
They are attacking secure territory of the fatherland. We have the grateful fatherland and the glorious.
Okay, that is Vet
honor and
3
blood.
infantry, not support weapons, so we do have Vet 3 Knight's Crossholder and Vet 3
They're losing territory.
Volksgrenadier. It does do the suppressive fire ability there. Does find this mission sub point. The Greyhound will clean it up. And big push over here, trying to capture multiple points.
Cowards attack OP under attack. Base. Americans are seizing territory from us.
No extra Panzer IVs have been deployed. I would actually recommend deploying another Panzer IV and then go for vehicle efficiency.
Secure territory of the fatherland.
Austrian wouldn't be half bad either.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
He has gone for armor. I think he's going for another Greyhound?
Cowards attack OP under attack.
And looks like deploying out some more wire, just be ever so more pesky. Oh, look at the green screen. It's one of the red cans with the green tops. Fun with green screens. Rifleman throwing out a frag onto the Knight's Crossholders. Knight's Crossholder has taken big damage there, but they will fall back. Need a bit of time for healing, though. Panzer IV may get the kill there on the Greyhound. Nope, couldn't reload in time.
They're being hit by enemy AP! I'm taking fire! They're being hit by enemy anti-tank!
Every fallen camarade will strengthen our resolve for victory. Squad is down.
He does decrew that AT gun, and we do have propaganda being utilized, so he will have access eventually to King Tigers. Does take up the Greyhound. AT gun and AT gun, so he has 2 AT guns. So eventually he will deploy out a King Tiger, which can just camp the central point, and the Panzer IV can hit the flanks. Overall, this unusual playstyle is, I think, throwing the US player in a loop. Since there's so many Pioneers still alive, what, there's 4? He managed to keep 4 out of 5 of his Pioneers still alive, and so he is everywhere, getting so much income, allowing the rush to tier 4. It's absurd, but yet pretty effective. Excuse me. He has also parked a AT gun on top of a landmine. That's not really a good idea.
They're losing territory.
I'm not sure what model he actually fired on. I think he missed all of them.
We have the victory point!
That's not a victory point, Pioneer.
Cowards attack our forward
No extra
base.
level of Veteran C, and it's not yet gone for any more vehicles. Oh no, never mind. He's going for another Panzer IV. That's a Panzer IV, right? Not a Panther. Is that a Panther? Now thinking about it, that looks like a Panther, but I would assume Panzer IV would be much better at this time.
Now operational.
The Yankees are grabbing our territory.
We fixed her up good.
Has the muzzle brake and everything, so that is...
We are losing ground.
Panther's not really... Wait.
Cowards attack our
Oh, that
forward
bunker...
base.
Oh, he uses propaganda war. That's 100 munitions to save a small amount of manpower. Sure, it's expensive. Gets some hits there by his own mortar. And we do have a Panther deployed on the field. I disagree with the Panther. Panzer IV would be much better at this point in time. He has not shown any sort of armor other than Greyhounds. And so it's going to be a major overkill of a Panther. Panzer IV is more than plenty for his current composition, and with caster vision, we know the Panther doesn't have any heavy vehicles engaged.
Enemy is down to 100 points.
We built it according to plans. We had a statue like that in my old town. It was much nicer. Get shot at the face.
Pioneers trying to engage the riflemen. Panzer IV is also firing some shots over the river, and there's a lot of good juicy targets here for him. Good hit there. Another landmine is right there. MG bunker has been researched.
The armored car! It's attacking us!
I'm so surprised I didn't actually block off the entire thing. Oh, that Panther got a good hit there. No landmines over there.
Ein Herr! Yankees inside!
U.S. snipers deployed on the field. And counter-snipe? Nope. Hold fire, hold fire. Send the engineers to send another target there. He knows where it's at. Now he realizes it's not moving. He can send... No! Don't hit the mortar. Have manual targeting on. Have hold fire turned on so he doesn't... So you can counter-snipe the U.S. sniper. He had no reason to... He did not move, especially that second shot there. And counter-snipe? Nope.
Mortar team lost.
Mortar team was decrewed. Vet 2 vehicles or Vet 2 tanks have been researched.
What should I smell like?
They got Dunlop!
I shot it outside. It's the ammo there. See? Kaboom!
The Americans are capturing the sector.
Nice crossroader shrugged off that sniper shot. And now he's going to be hunting down the sniper. Does spot it. And it's dead. Does use suppressive fire ability there. Throws a frag on top of them. And he does retreat out to avoid that frag. Pioneers and AT gun moving their way forward.
Heavy Panzer. Heavy Panzer.
This Panther is such a weird position for me. Why is the Panther right here of all places? I still believe the Panzer IV would have been a much better option.
Under AT fire here!
We don't see yet a tank depot. We got a support weapons center. Maybe deploying out another sniper. A U.S. mortar. Think about it. A U.S. mortar will help displace some of these structures. It wouldn't be entirely
Enemy has 50
inherently
points
bad.
left on our forward
Find
base.
cover!
Receiving fire.
One! Taking fire!
We're no match for our armor.
Taking fire! Hitting our position!
Propaganda war forcing back 3 units. The 18 gun does get sniped there. U.S. sniper is not in a counter sniping position. He needs just to take time for counter sniping. His first kill should have been that sniper, nothing else.
We lost him!
If you're afraid, you'll die. Guaranteed.
Mortar ready!
Wehrmacht mortar has 2 kills. Gets a pretty good hit right there. Munitions point has been deployed here. We do got a Calliope, which could be overrun by the Panzer IV and Panther, especially the Panther. And another Panzer IV has been completed, so he's gone for another Panzer IV. Good.
We've completed field repairs.
He still has his 4 engineers, 2 Knights Crossholder.
Yes, comrade.
Volksgrenadier is actually back at home.
Our enemy has only
Maybe
25 points left. We are
it's such a
crushing
fragile.
them.
It's much more fragile than Knights Crossholder, so perhaps maybe deploy it right around here. So every time they advance to this VP, you can just quickly ambush them. Calliope Barrage does come in. He's recovering a casualty
Of a
now.
grateful fatherland and glorious struggle. Honor and blood.
Vet
and
3
this Iron
support
Cross.
units that would make the snipers much more effective. The Pioneers even more effective. You may see a sticky grenade here.
They spotted me and I'm taking fire!
Sniper has sustained quite a bit of damage there. Does spot this landmine. And he's going to throw a frag on top of the mortar team. It does not get caught on top of the church. Fully gets wiped there. Second Panzer IV. That is the second Panzer IV. This Panzer IV is pushing its way forward now. Grenade mine was destroyed. Engine was damaged by a sticky grenade.
Repairs complete!
Allies cannot pump out their tanks fast enough.
are losing ground.
Under fire here! Enemy armor come!
Cowards attack our forward base.
Trying to plant demo charge was unsuccessful. And the US player ran out of tickets. An unusual game, but very well played by the Wehrmacht player. And not every day you see a Panzer IV rush, and it was really effective. The only thing I would say I would disagree with the Wehrmacht player is getting the Panther. Usually that's something people say, oh, the Panther's great. In this case, not so much. The US player has gotten multiple AT guns, couldn't take on the Panzer IV, had the Calliope, probably should have gone the Pershing line at this rate, needed something more heavy front line rather than backline artillery support. But yeah, the Wehrmacht player just played it very well. This is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.